Palm has given their wireless line of PDAs a facelift with their new Palm i705. Here now from the Tech TV Labs. To tell us all about it, Han Choi. Now, I've been dissing the Palm Net service because I've said, yeah, who uses the Palm 7? It's so expensive to download all this stuff, but here it is.
This is the next version of the Palm 7. But before I get started, I'm going to say, anyone watching, please send an email to hchoi, C-H-O-I, at palm.com. And we'll see if this thing actually works.
Part of your experiment.
Part of my experiment.
hchoi at palm.com.
Exactly.
Not palm.net, palm.com.
Palm.com. They changed it.
Okay.
Now, the service was really expensive, but they do have an unlimited plan now, and they dropped the price with this. So now it's $40 unlimited usage.
Okay, how much for the hardware? And then let's talk about
Okay, hardware's $449.
And it's not color.
It's not color.
That's hooey.
I call this an uninspired revision to the Palm 7.
It's titanium, and it's got an eye in front of the model
No,
number.
but they did make some nice things. First of all, now if I have the display off, I'm going to take this out. If I turn the display off, it's still on. So it'll still receive, you can have instant messaging, email capability, it'll still notify you. With the previous version, you had to actually turn it on, turn the antenna on, says check your mail and all that stuff.
So
now even with the screen
always
off,
on.
it's always on. So this is kind of like a RIM pager.
But
with a Palm OS. So if you're so let me turn it back on. If you're a RIM pager fan, or looking to get into that two-way messaging thing, this is another alternative, and you have the advantage of the Palm OS, which is easy to use, has a lot of market share right now.
Let's look a little bit at the form factor. People are always into the form factor.
It's a lot smaller. You don't have that floppy antenna you have to put up, so that's nice. Infrared, and of course you have SD on the side, right there. I have a card.
What does it come with standard?
Doesn't actually have anything in there. Oh,
I don't think is your card in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Hit in the wrong spot. Can't even see it. But yeah, there should be a travel card in there. There you go. So SD card. Now SDIO, which is input-output standard, is starting to roll out. So you'll see GPS modules and things like that. That's a travel pack so I can go anywhere in the world if I could afford to.
Certainly.
But from the hardware side, from the OS side itself, it's Palm 4.1. The hardware isn't that unique. It's the M500 basically with wireless. So you have your Dragon Ball 33 and all that, the 8 megs of memory, 4 megs of ROM. Nothing spectacular. I was kind of surprised because, and the other thing that really surprised me was the wireless capability. It's using an 8 kilobit per second network. I can't remember the name now, but it's using the same network as the RIM pagers are using. It is 8 kilobits, so it is slow. For email and instant messaging, it's fine, it's fast enough. But if you're planning on surfing the web, it's going to be really slow.
So let's put this in context, because we're talking about 8 kilobits per second.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about 3G, which is between 40 and 60 typical, up to 144K.
Yeah.
That's a dramatic difference. But the thing I beg to ask is, what are you going to do on this right now? What hardware exists that you're going to utilize 40 to 60K?
Well,
in a handheld?
That's the thing. The Palm OS, is, as our lab director called it, is an antiquated OS. It can't really handle web pages the way they use a web clipping application. And 8 kilobit, it is painfully slow. So the speed would be beneficial.
Okay.
But if you're using Pocket PC or something like that, it has a capability to actually view web pages the way they're meant to. So yes, the speed would become handy in that environment. But the Palm OS itself it's just not there. Did we get mail?
I don't know. You got something?
We got mail.
Couple mails. Bill, and you sent yourself something. But hey, Bill sent us something.
Bill sent us something.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you. You saved us. Saved the host.
Saved the demo, Bill. Thank you. But it made a little beep. It went.
Exactly. Even with it off, it'll beep, it'll blink, it'll vibrate, it'll do everything to tell you got mail.
And
you've got AOL Instant Messenger in there as well, but you can download Yahoo's version or whatever version you want. So it has they've made that one enhancement really dramatically changes the way you can use it, because now you don't have to go turn the device on. It's always on. It is nice.
More messages coming in.
Super popular. But the way I tested this a lot, and there's some drawbacks. Downloading attachments, for example, really slow. 8 kilobit is just not fast enough.
Do you have any options? Do you have to use PalmNet?
You have to use PalmNet,
right?
Which is actually Singular's network. So they have an agreement there.
Let's go through the pros and the cons, and then let's talk about the cost and all that good stuff.
Okay, on the pro side, they're always on antenna. Like I said, it changes the way the Palm 7 used to be. The limitations of it. That's a big one. On the con side, though, it is slow to download to surf the web and download attachments. And then the attachment capabilities are very, very limited. It is $449. Service is $10 to $40 a month. Although you can get it as low as $35 for unlimited usage. It is available now. Now, with attachments, the biggest complaint.
You got another message.
Woohoo!
It's very exciting.
I can't wait to read them. Now, the downside to actually, you get an attachment, you download it, you can view it, but you can't edit it. So, you know, if I got a memo,
you have like documents to go or
documents to go is included. You cannot view it.
Huh.
And so if I create a documents to go thing, say I write that super important memo that tell everyone that you're getting double your salary, whatever. I can't send it because it's not associated to the email application. Now you can send text files and things like that, JPEGs, things like that, but you can't do, let's say, a Word-to-Go document. So you're really kind of chopping the technology right off at the knees.
So would you concur that this is uninspired palm tech?
Uninspired palm tech.
All right. Now, do you have a review for this?
It's in the works.
Pending.
It should be up this afternoon.
Getting more messages. I'm so excited. Tim.
I'm excited.
And let's see, we've got Michael Fitzgerald and Jeff and Bill. Thanks, guys.
Are these all employees?
No. Only Michael Fitzgerald. Thanks, Han Choi. Appreciate it.